Hi, welcome to Journaling Quest. This is Jonah, your host for today. In our show, we invite creative artists, bloggers, mental health practitioners who believe in the power of journal writing to promote health and wellness. Our guest for today is a blogger from Baguio City. Hello sa mga taga Baguio na nanonood sa atin ngayon. She was once a journalist at a regional network group of a TV station for a year. She also loves writing, and her goal is to write for magazines and to be a copywriter. She used to live in Manila for a couple of years to pursue her dream and experience multiple jobs. Now she's back to Baguio and focused on freelancing and growing her site. She's currently a freelance writer, marketing consultant, community manager, and blogger. Now, sa blog niya, that's how we found her. She openly talks about journaling and meron din siyang Instagram account where she shares about her arts and bullet journal spread. Help me welcome Ray Floresca of IamRadiant.com. Hi, Ray. Welcome to the show.
Hello! Hi! Good morning.
For those watching us yung live stream natin, please comment and introduce yourselves. Type hashtag Team Live. And if you're watching the replay, join the conversation as well. And comment, type hashtag Team Replay. We have 10 people joining us sa live stream right now. Thank you so much for watching
Hello.
us. Magsimula muna kami magkwentuhan ni Ray before her tips about bullet journaling. Ray, ano yung ginagawa mo right now as a freelance marketer and blogger? What do you do?
So right now, I'm working as a marketing consultant for a few brands here in Baguio City. So I'm basically the social media manager of their social media pages. And aside from that, I also blog. So I share my niche, my beauty, journaling, skincare. So that's what I do right now.
What made you decide, kasi you mentioned na before nasa Manila ka and then you're back to Baguio doing freelancing. What was parang the turning point for you or what made you have the decision to pursue this?
Well, 3 years ago, 2017, I came home here in Baguio kasi I need to be with my parents. Nag-start ako mag-work from home. Parang mas parang I find na mas okay mag-work from home, and I find freelance jobs na pwede konektado pa rin sa gusto kong gawin, which is marketing and freelance writing. So that's the I guess the turning point na ginawa ko nung 3 years ago. Until now, I'm still doing freelancing.
Mm. So sa mga nanonood sa atin who are freelancers or working from home, thank you for joining us. Say hi. Also, batiin ko muna si Nel Sagun. She says, good morning. Ayan, mga nanonood kasama natin. We also have Janela Herrera. Good morning sa'yo. Si Ruby. Yan, one of our group admins sa Journaling and Crafts for Mental Health. Join us. Si Marge also kasama natin. Yan. So, kwentuhan
Hello.
natin si Rae Floresca, blogger and freelance marketer. How about, nabanggit mo kanina, no, from being a journalist or taking up journalism, now you're speaking about journaling.
Journaling.
What made you
Oo.
decide to start journaling?
Um, to be honest kasi, since pag work from home, para kasing hindi ka nagiging, parang you need to keep going. Parang kailangan may basis ako na gawin pa rin yung mga task ko or yung mga goals ko. Tapos, in 2017, I was just browsing the YouTube channel of the YouTube. And then nakita ko yung account ni Amanda Richley. So, noon talaga siya, OG siya ng bullet journaling. So, doon ako na-inspire sa kanya na mag-start ng bullet journaling. So, doon ko talaga natutunan kung paano mo talaga i-track yung daily task mo, yung short-term goals mo, yung long-term goals mo. And then, lahat ng trackers. Yun.
Mm. Later, we will get a preview dun sa 2017 journal.
Yes.
For those just starting, for you to see na this is not, you don't need to parang write perfectly or create a perfect journal to get into this. And also
Right.
sisipin natin, paano ba yung ginagawang style then when we say bullet journal. Alright?
Yes. Okay.
Let's go through yung 5 life lessons learned mo from bullet journaling, and in between sa mga kasama natin manood, like we have Princess also from Albay. Hi, Miss Jonah and Ray. We also have Marietta Castillo. Yan. I think, kakilala mo ba si Janela? Hi, Ate Ray.
Ano
Binabati.
siya, vlogger din siya.
Oo.
Vlogger
Thank
din
you
siya.
for the
Hi.
vloggers watching us and supporting Ray. So, in between yung tips ni Ray, we'll also read your questions and talk about it. So, simulan na natin, Ray.
Okay, sige. So first lesson in bullet journaling, it's a creative outlet. So, gusto ko yung transformation na yung dull notebook or dull blank planner, nagiging quirky siya. Tapos, you get to express your personality in a work of art. So, I just think for me, it is more inspiring. When I see my planner na nakulayan siya, it is brought to life with doodles and colors. And then, okay, for the wait, I think I'll show yung sa creativity part. Sa una kong journal, 2017, eto siya. Ganito yung first page, first time na nag-journal. Ngayon, let me check. Hang on. Yung latest na ng mga creations ko ng journal, ang full spread na ganito. So, talagang na-train ko yung creativity while doing bullet journaling. And then, sa number 2, productivity. It increased my productivity kasi I write down my daily tasks, my short-term goals, my long-term goals. Tapos, it's very satisfying to tick one box of the task throughout the day. And it's excited I am more excited to use my bullet journal na I actually do the task kasi it's all written. For me, it's more productive when your tasks are written down and then check mo ng per day as you go throughout the day na, okay, nagawa ko to, nagawa ko to, nagawa ko to. So, bullet journaling serves as a guide for you para to be productive. And then third is it promotes self-awareness. So I have trackers na finalo kay Amanda Richley, yung isang OG na YouTuber. So I have mood tracker and habit tracker. I'll show it to you. This is an example of my mood tracker. This is December spread. So, ayan, diyan ko makikita kung paano ko nako-control, I guess, yung emotions ko per day. Like, I would really observe na, okay, is this the time of the month? Or am I just overthinking? Ganon. Parang, you're being aware of your feelings when you do bullet journaling. So, yan, meron yan. Pati ito. This is another mood tracker. So, sad, ayun, happy ka ba nung day na yun? So, you're being aware kung ano mang nangyari sa'yo nung day na yun. So, next naman is yung habit tracker. Self-awareness pa rin to. So, I mastered a few habits already without having to track it. So, parang, as you go through these tasks or track ng habits mo, nasasanay ka na, pero hindi mo na kailangan din isulat. Dito mo lang ilalagay yung mga gusto mo pang maging effective sa'yo sa habits mo. Yun.
Alright. Before we move through yung numbers 4 and 5, no? Let's ask yung mga audience natin, yung mga nanonood, meron din ba kayong mood tracker and habit tracker? And then can I ask you to show it closely how you did yung 2 pages na yon?
Okay, wait lang. Sige. Ito na lang muna. Ito, December 2. This is the habit tracker.
Alright. Teka, exit ako ng screen.
Okay. Ayan. So, this is the habit tracker, no? Laging meron dyan yung eat healthy, workout.
Oh. I'm curious, to complete 1 page, how long does it take you?
wait lang. To
Habit
complete
tracker
the
mo siya for the rest
mm.
of the week
This is for
or
the
for the
whole
rest of
month
the month?
na.
Okay.
So, ito yung mga days, ito na yung buong calendar. Ito na yung buong
Mm.
calendar.
Mm.
Tapos isha-shade ko na lang if I accomplish that habit.
Oo. Meron tayong comment from Chelsea. Sabi niya, I love that mood tracker. Thanks for the idea. I will do that too. Can you show sa kabilang page yung mood tracker na ginawa mo?
Sige, this
I'm
one.
actually I'm actually curious if I track my moods. Siguro it would look something like that as well. Although without using yung journal, parang na-envision ko na I have specific weeks na talagang really low and then back to high. So, is
Mm.
that for a whole month na rin yung ginawa mo?
Yes, whole
Na
month na rin. So, what yung nakalagay yung date, tapos para siyang graph style talaga kung paano
Oo,
yung mood mo. Ito yung
oo.
medyo latest August. So, isha-shade ko lang. Meron siyang range of ano lang,
Pero
of
ikaw
happy.
rin yung gumawa ng chart dun sa
Yes.
kabila, yung sa bago.
Oo, ako. Oo, ako din.
Oo.
Gano'n.
Alright.
Ano pa ba?
So,
Ito
so
pa.
the journals you use, blank pages lang siya lahat, no?
Ha?
Blank pages lang
Blank.
siya lahat. You prefer blank
Oo.
pages?
It just turns out kasi konti lang yung makuha kong talagang available na dotted journal dito. Or I
Mm.
guess hindi lang ako nakakahanap pa. So, yan. Ito yung dotted. Okay lang naman din sa akin kung hindi dotted. Okay lang yung blank. Para parang mas clean kapag nagawa na yung drawings.
For those who do not know what bullet journaling is, ano ba yung bullet journaling?
Okay. Lagi kasing na-interchange yung journaling tsaka bullet journaling. I mean, kapag nag-journal ka lang, para siyang diary. Parang when you were younger, 'di ba? You write all your thoughts. It's a diary. Pero kapag yung bullet journal, kasama siya sa andun yung daily tasks mo, yung goals mo, and then meron na yung trackers kasi you're being aware of your thoughts, of your emotions, of your actions. Yun ang bullet journaling.
Alright, so different with just yung textile na free-flowing.
Yes, na free
Yung bullet
flowing.
journals, it's like the samples that Ray is showing you today na parang yung activity mo is more of checklist type and
Yes, checklist.
parang plotting out your progress. Before yung tips number 4 and 5, question from Camille, no? One of our members sa Journal and Crafts for Mental Health. Anong size po yung journal na gamit nyo?
Hala, iba-iba. Paano kaya? Iba-iba, ganyan 'no? Meron yung ganito, merong ganito. Paano ma-explain? Parang ano lang, smaller than a regular A4. Pero I think this is still smaller than A4 eh.
You think pag starters, can they fill out yung malaki or the smaller the better?
When I started ganito kaliit, okay lang. I mean, it
Parang
doesn't
yung
have to
regular
be so
notebook size.
yung as long as it's for you if you have enough space, yun yung gamitin mo. Enough space naman yung maliit sa akin na to noon. Right
Alright.
now, I'm using this one. Itong size.
Oo. Cherry blossoms ba yung ano niya, front cover?
And then, ano siya,
Sakura.
oo. Yung painting ni Van Gogh,
Okay, okay.
ayun. Tapos black. Tapos kasi ano, I'm more of the kind of paper kasi gumagamit ako ng brush pen at saka
Oo.
watercolor kaya gusto ko yung makapal. So this is thick. Actually,
Mm.
nahanap ko lang 'to sa mga online shops dito sa Baguio na nagbebenta ng stationeries. So very thick siya.
So you prefer to order online than going to bookstores to get your
Oo,
journals?
kasi I think sa bookstores, they're all already lined or andun na lahat nung parang there's no space for you to draw or there's no space for
Canvas
you
type
to
na black.
oo, gano'n.
Alright. Sige, I'll give back the screen to you
Okay.
to share yung tips number 4 and number 5.
Okay, for the tip number 4, um, it's ano, it teaches you to do wise spending. Kasi in bullet journaling, you also have an expense tracker. So sa expense tracker, obviously you'll write down all your expenses, your incoming your salary, the ins and outs of your financial activity sa life mo. So um I think it gives you better understanding where you need to adjust your spending. So before actually, yung expense tracker ko per date lang and then all my expenses. So ang difference nung gawa ko noon sa ngayon, yung ngayon nakakategorize na siya ng food, income, bills, self-care, ganon. Ganon yung itsura ngayon ng financial or expense tracker. So with bullet journaling yun, you will be more aware din sa mga expenses na yun, mga ginagastos mo. So, where should you put your money talaga or where you should need to cut down your expenses. And then number 5 naman, it promotes mindfulness because you're being mindful of the purpose behind your actions per day. Since meron yung daily task, you have to, parang sa daily tasks mo sa bullet journaling, you're living in the present, you're being in the present. So, parang you have a sort of a guide for you to what to do today, what to do tomorrow, next week, and next month, ganon. Pero with the daily task kasi of being mindful sa present, yun, you would know na, okay, na-accomplish ko ba talaga yung dapat kong ma-accomplish today? Ganon. Yun. That's the fifth
Right.
one.
So, i-run through natin quickly. You learned that bullet journaling can be your creative outlet. It helps you with productivity, self-awareness, wise spending, and mindfulness. Okay. I'm curious, Jay, parang ano yung naging challenge sa'yo sa bullet journaling? Is it something that you do consistently every day?
Oo. Um, yung first time na ginagawa ko 'to, there are some months na nag-skip ako. Kasi parang challenge siya na kailangan ko mag-drawing lagi, nakakapagod din. Pero along the way kapag alam ko 'pag wala akong journal na nagawa, na-accomplish ng for the month na yun, parang hindi ako productive. So, tuloy-tuloy ko siyang ginagawa and then yung per day ko, ang challenge is kaya ko bang gawin lahat yun sa lahat ng sa daily, kunwari ito sa daily task, magagawa ko ba lahat ng mga nasa naka-enumerate diyan? Ang challenge is yun, minsan hindi ko siya nagagawa and I think it's okay. It's okay na hindi mo magagawa lahat kasi kaya nga merong Thursday nakasulat diyan, may Friday nakasulat diyan. So, no, you don't in the journaling, you don't have to pressure naman yourself to do everything in one day.
Di ba separate yung day or schedule mo, creating yung mga charts pa lang? How long does that take? Kasi iba yung process na, okay, ipa-plot mo yung mga tables, yung charts, yung lalagyan mo ng mga, yung pagta-track mo, then actually inputting yung information doon. So parang when preparing a journal, let's say you bought something, bagong bili siya,
Mm.
how much time do you spend para gawin yon before mo siya fully magamit?
Okay. Ang ginagawa ko, nagse-set aside ako ng about 3 to 5 hours in one day to finish the whole month spread. Kasi gusto ko tapos na siya bago ko bago ko mag-start sa new month. There are times naman na I finish the all the trackers, the calendar, and then 1 week spread ng tasks in a few hours lang, 2 hours, ganyan. natatagal lang kapag very, complicated yung doodles na gagawin ko or paint dun sa journal. Tapos, sa daily task, saglit lang naman yung daily task, like you just have to enumerate yung tingin mong gagawin mo ahead, for the next day.
I'm curious, meron bang month of the year that you really schedule to buy yung journal or yung blank pages for the bullet journaling mo?
Wala akong
Kung
month of the
kailan
year
lang
na
maubos yung pages.
kung kailan maubos yung pages kasi hindi ako strict na, okay, for this month ang magse-spend ko lang 10 pages ganyan, hindi. Actually meron na rin akong ano, asan ba yun? Meron na akong naka-reserve. Meron
Kasi
ako
nagugulat ako because yung journals mo medyo makapal tapos puno. So
oo.
I'm wondering if yung replenishment ba yan yearly, after every 6 months?
Ah, parang every after 4 months, I think. Kasi ito, I think 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 months to. 7 months tong
Okay. So hindi siya yung ordinary hindi siya parang yung yearly calendar na one journal or one book is 1 year.
Yeah, hindi siya perfect na set in stone na dapat gano'n. I mean, kung kailan lang talaga maubos, dun lang ako bumibili.
At least, parang freestyle yung
Yes,
format niya, no? Oo,
freestyle,
kasi ikaw
oo.
bahala kung ano yung ilagay mo. I see that you have painting there. Merong mga stickers din.
Yeah, washi tape, it helps.
Washi tape. You have gel pens.
Yes, I use, sign pens, brush pens, colored
Calligraphy
pen,
brushes meron din.
calligraphy oo.
Oo. So parang, when you do this, usually may time of the day ba?
I usually do it ng afternoon pagabi. Yun yung dun mas naging, I guess, dun ako mas nagiging creative. Yun, hapon. Pag tahimik.
I think, of course, the people watching us who are into journaling can relate with this. But for people na, baka may mga nanonood na, bakit hindi na lang niya i-digitize? Bakit hindi
Oo,
na lang siya gumawa ng Google Calendar or Task
oo.
Calendar using an online app? Do you also use online tools? Is this separate from that? Or lahat talaga handwritten sa bullet journal mo?
May Google Calendar ako, pero ang nilalagay ko dun is like, ano yung papanoorin kong show or something. As in, very minimal. Hindi siya yung, very parang I think recreational yung sa inilalagay ko sa bullet journal. Dito yung parang mas work stuff. Ayun. Ayokong, may better memory retention kasi when you write it down on a piece of paper. I think ito kasi yung napag-aralan ko when I started working as a broadcast journalist. Yung boss ko kasi, sabi, hindi ka journalist talaga kung wala kang notebook na pagsusulatan. Kahit naka-record yun, nire-record yun ng cameraman mo. Dapat yung ini-interview mo, sinusulat mo din yung sinasabi niya kasi mas madali mong maaalala yun at mas madali mong masusulat sa script mo. Parang, yun, ganun yung natutunan ko nun. Kaya, dinala ko na yun hanggang journaling. Mas
Kaya
maalala mong gawin yung task.
So when you travel, do you bring yung big journals or meron
Yeah.
kang parang pocket size lang?
I bring this every time. Every time that I go out, kapag mag-work ako sa coffee shop or something, I bring this.
Pinagkakasya talaga sa
Oh,
backpack.
yes, I bring, a backpack or a shoulder bag na malaki. I'm that kind of person who brings a lot of stuff outside.
Oo, oo. For our viewers out there, do you have questions from Ray or did she say anything na nakarelate sa inyo? Can you also comment if you're doing bullet journaling right now and ano yung style yung napagawa ng bullet journals para mapagkwentuhan natin. I'm curious, no? Kasi you mentioned din kanina na one way for you to track your budget or promote wise spending yung bullet journaling. Do you also allocate like a monthly budget or quarterly budget for this hobby? Or
Mm.
or anything goes, bahala na?
Kapag para sa'kin parang, bahala na in a way na kung may gusto akong theme na gawin, like say, I wanna try watercoloring na, bibili ako ng watercolor. Yun
Mhm.
lang. So, nag-a-allocate ako ng budget na siguro 100 for kapag may nakita akong cute na washi tapes, ganyan. Or kapag may nagse-sale na sa online shops na, "Uy ano, may deal ng washi tapes mura lang or deal ng journal mura lang." Sige, i-allocate ko yung budget for that.
Mm. Meron tayong question, magka-relate yung dalawa from Marietta and Camille. Si Marietta, how do you manage your time? Siguro, since I shared din na you're working remotely, doing social media marketing, and si Camille naman, pwede po bang patingin ng daily task? Parang how does your daily task chart
Ah,
look
okey.
like?
Wait lang. Yung manage your time, ma'am ano yun, si Miss
Per day daw
Marietta
ba
yun.
or per week?
Ano yun? Yung
Per day daw ba or per week? Yung parang task list mo?
task? Per day. Before kasi, like yung kay ano, yung sa ibang mga journalers, meron silang weekly, tapos meron pang ibang may daily pa. Ang nag-work sa akin is daily lang kasi parang redundant siya eh. So, wait lang. This is ito, for example ito, daily 'to.
Mm.
Meron na akong malaking space sa daily kasi ang alam ko sa sarili ko na marami akong gagawin on that day, ganyan.
Ano kaibahan ng
And
black at
then
white part?
oo, malaki yung space for daily.
Yung
Meron
I noticed 'di ba may black, may white? Or
depende sa
wala
team.
naman?
Dahil lang sa team ko yun na ano, na black and white. Tsaka gusto ko lang din gumamit ng ano, November pa 'to eh. Ito kasi yung theme, kaya may black and white.
Oh,
So, depende lang talaga sa theme.
naka-enjoy kasi yung silver pens 'no, tapos yung
Oo, yeah. Ito, this is for a week and then per day na 'to.
mm. Pero wala siyang mga check boxes.
Meron maliliit like
Meron
yung
din.
oo. Andun na siya, ito.
Yun. And then, yung tanong ni Marietta kanina, how do you manage your time?
Paano ko
Kasi 'di ba, ang kaibahan when you buy planners, yung iba doon na daily planners, meron siyang parang time frame, meron siyang list ng 7 to 8 o'clock, ano yung gagawin mo. With that, I only see yung task. So, ano masasabi mo kay Marietta who said the question?
Kasi kapag sa daily task, hindi ako naglalagay ng time. Kasi minsan hindi ko talaga magagawa like, minsan may pagka-spontaneous ako pero as long as meron akong list na what I should do within the day, ma-accomplish ko pa rin yun. Tsaka meron din kasi yung mood tracker and habit tracker na or lalo na sa habit tracker na, okey kailangan kong gawin 'to kasi nandun yun eh, ishe-shade ko yun. Sa paano ko ba i-ano sa time management? Yun, spontaneous naman tapos parang meron na akong sariling body clock na kung kapag umaga ganito gagawin ko, lunch ganito, dinner yun. Meron na akong sanay ng routine.
I think yun yung advantage when you're freelancing or when you're working from home kasi there are jobs na output-based and
Mm.
it's up to you kung saan mo sila pwedeng ilagay in a day and it's not supposed to be fixed.
Yes.
But like you said, 'di ba, meron ka rin mga routinary task na fixed na sila doon talaga, depending on your body clock and routine.
I mean, pero kapag meron talaga yung, solid na deadlines, like I have to send a report by 10 PM, gano'n. Ilalagay ko rin yun dun sa daily task na may box diyan, ta's 10 AM, pass the report, parang gano'n.
Ako kasi, I don't know if it's something that you practice also. I check how many activities I assigned for a day. Kasi para kung meron na akong, like let's say for meetings, kailangan maximum 3 lang in a day. Or kung may major task for work, kailangan 5 hanggang 5 maximum lang or else ma-overcrowded ka. Is that something you do as well kapag nagpa-plot ka ng daily task sa journal mo?
Yeah, ano, iche-check ko, parang i-gauge ko din yung task na yun, matatagalan ba ako or mahihirap ba or kailangan ko bang gawin yun the whole day. Yun, ino-note ko din yun, like siguro, like for example kung like grocery tapos work
May
lang and
grocery
then
list ka rin sa
ano,
journal ba?
or I mean, ha?
May grocery list ka rin?
Ano, wala. That one, sa ano, sa phone kasi I cannot bring out the notebook naman sa grocery, kaya sa phone na lang. Pero naka-ano pa rin, naka-box pa rin yun. Gano'n. May
Or
mga ano, mga ilang, what do you call this, binibilang ko din, gine-gauge ko din kung ilan ang tasks na magagawa ko sa isang day para talagang maging productive. Dapat hindi yung ibang task hindi maapura and yung iba kailangan i-sit down.
anong masasabi mo halimbawa sa comment ni Josh? It does feel therapeutic to do journaling, but it's hard to consistently commit
Commit to
to
it.
it.
Ganyan din ako nung una. Pero something's missing kapag wala 'to. Yun yung perception ko with bullet journaling. Ang hirap sa una, pero kapag, okay, so nagawa ko na siya, yay! Ay uy, nagawa ko siya.
Mm.
Tapos I'm going to do it again kasi it's fun for me. Parang I guess ano, find inspirations ng mga spreads na tingin mong okey sa'yo. Parang hindi naman kailangan laging maganda yung drawings and all. Kasi nag-start ako dun, hindi talaga, hindi, hanggang ngayon I'm still learning.
Mm. I think when you're having fun also, parang hindi mo namamalayan yung oras that you're spending. And you said naman it's something that you do at night. And
Mm,
parang kasama na siya sa routine and
sa
habit mo.
routine, yes.
Um, we have Marge, you can watch your replay, Marge, to see to kanina nabanggit na ni Ray how she started bullet journaling tsaka yung benefits. So sa replay you can rewatch that. From Urain Isabel, which do you recommend for beginners, weekly spreads or daily spreads?
Daily spreads, daily spreads. Unless meron ka talagang, unless you're the kind of a professional na marami kang, events per week na kailangan gumawa ka pa ng weekly spread for that. Pero parang it becomes redundant kasi dun sa daily spread, sa daily task, andun na i-jot down mo na rin dun yung mga plans mo for the week. So ang ginagawa ko, meron akong month and then merong tentative, wait lang, I'll just show. Parang merong tentative task or event sa month. And then kapag ginawa ko na yung daily task, ipa-plot ko na sa daily task yung mga ibang plans dito sa monthly calendar.
Alright. Si Princess Sandra asks, I want to try bullet journaling. However, I'm not that creative. So I'm worried how it will look like. Baka maging ordinary notebook lang. Any advice for beginners?
Just start doodling or just start sketching or drawing.
You showed your first kasi kanina, di ba? So, wala akong
Oo,
nakitang washi tape, walang
oo,
brushes, all doodles lahat. Baka that can
doodles
inspire
lang,
Sandra.
sticker. nung I started journaling, inisip ko, ano bang mahilig ako? Saan ako mahilig? Yun na lang, you start with that. Anong hilig mo? Siguro food or just anything. So, ang hilig ko, chocolate. So, yun ang ginawa kong theme. Tapos may mga stickers akong ginamit. Tapos nag-copy lang ako sa Pinterest ng mga simple doodles para maging swak sa theme na gusto mo. Tapos, ano ba? Eto ganito lang yung itsura ganito lang yung expense tracker ko, mood habit tracker.
Mm.
See, parang very hindi pa uniform. I use different kind of colored pencils.
Colored pencil siya nun.
Oo. What else?
May mga
Ayan.
doodles ka ba dyan?
Minimal lang. Eto. Stick. Konti lang yung doodles. Parang parang mga maliit lang, pasingit-singit lang ng mga chocolate something.
Mm.
Yun yung una. Ano pa ba? Oh, this one. November.
I don't know if my viewers will agree, but parang you'll imagine someone having journals like this to be really calm and collected. Kasi that also takes focus and concentration. Parang kung hindi ka like mindful sa ginagawa mo, or parang if you're stressed out, or if you're busy, parang it puts you into a zone of calm and relaxation
Mm.
somehow, without having to go to the spa or travel away from your home.
Oo,
So
I mean, you have to find find your bliss na in journaling. 'Di ba yung parang time mo lang kasi nakaka-relax siya. I mean, nakaka-calming na tini-paint mo or dino-draw mo yung mga colors na gusto mo. Yung sa colors na ginagamit ko, I don't use colors na very harsh, dark. Kasi parang okey lang
usually
sa'kin yung black
pastel.
and white, pero kapag yung mga very dark or parang hindi siya calming sa'kin. Mas marami akong themes na nagli-lean sa light blue, lavender, 'di ba lavender, 'di ba talagang calming din
Mm.
yung color na yun. So, and green.
Mm. Alright. May tayong bagong viewer. Thank you for joining us, Jamila. Ayan.
Oh, true. Ano siya, she's an artist.
Oo, thank you for watching. Yan. So, natuwa naman ako for the questions also that we had from our viewers, and thank you for engaging with us. I'll ask Ray to share your last words, but also I want to invite you. You've been seeing sa screen nyo, scrolling yung link for our journal writing online class. We have one session on October 10 that is in partnership with Dreambook Project. So, check out yung link bit.ly/journalwriting101, and you can join us sa live online class where we'll start journaling together, and may kasama na rin yung package na Dream Book Journal, printed hardbound journal for you. Alright? Last question before your message. Do you also recommend bullet journaling for kids?
Yes, oo. I have relatives na younger sa'kin. "Ate, how do you start that?" Ganyan. Parang, um, marami rin akong mga, nakaka-engage na mga nagjo-journal na students. I mean, puwede nilang gamitin yun for their studies na yung, okay, what to study. Tapos andun na rin yung notes nila, 'di ba? Yung when the kids review some lessons, writing it down, better retention siya. It's really helpful for kids. Tsaka yung colors, 'di ba? Parang, if mas young sila, siguro they could start na, 'di ba, sulat nila, okay, "Help mama wash the dishes." O 'di ba, puwede yun for kids. And then the drawings, the doodles, mapa-practice yung skill na yun, creative skill ng kids.
I think they can just get a simple notebook,
Yes,
tapos either colored pencils or
yes.
colored
Or
pens.
crayons,
Oo.
oo,
For if crayons nga lang, kailangan mas malaki rin yung notebook para yung space to draw using
oo.
the crayons. Mas malaki din.
Mm.
But Yeah, thank you for asking that questions. And Marge, you can try it out for your kids. Kaya lang, kailangan may template silang susundan or siguro yung mga charts. Si Marge muna yung unang gagawa. Let's say if you wanna change
Oo.
them to do house chores. So,
Hmm.
maglagay ka doon ng 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 calendar with photo or sticker ng dishes or sticker ng cleaning up the toys, etc. Parang I remember when I was mga 10 or 11, sa fridge, meron akong tracker ng how many glasses of water I drank in a day.
Oh. You draw
Pinaplan
per
ko.
gas.
Oo,
Oh, cute
nakakatuwa.
yun.
Alright.
Puwede na rin yun for ano, bullet journaling for kids and anything illustrative, 'di ba?
Oo. And at least pag when you train them to do that as a habit, kasi also ako naman diary type yung entries ko. Siguro 10 or 11 years old ako when I started. So it's something that they'll bring also when they grow up as a habit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ako din ano, I have a diary nung kid, nung mas bata. There's a separate until now, there's a separate diary. Iba pa
Mm.
yung journal.
Naku, sa ibang session na natin yan tingnan. But nagulat
Oo.
ako when you said, kasi, naku, how did you squeeze it sa time mo? You have a diary, tapos you have your bullet journal as well.
Journal sa day, sa diary gabi, bago matulog.
Alright? Your final message, Ray, but I'll flash muna on the screen yung social media accounts and website. Please invite them, Ray, to visit your sites and your social media accounts and give them yung message mo for today.
Yeah, so I invite you to check also my website. It's iamradiant.com. So I write about anything about beauty, skincare, and of course bullet journaling. And then I follow me also on my Facebook and Instagram account. It's I am radiant. If you want to see pala the all my journal spreads, I have a separate account for that. It's Radiant Doodles naman. And yeah, final message. Final message. I read this kasi from a cousin of mine, and then na-stock na siya sa akin, and then dinala ko na siya along the way. It's forever curious, forever learning, forever growing. So, right now during this pandemic, maraming nangyayari, and then parang you just really need to keep up or to adapt. So you have to stay curious with what's happening around us. Tapos you have to learn, learn from it, and then grow. Like, okay, for example, sa like in your work or in your passion, ganon, you have to always be curious and be open to learning. Don't close your doors, and marami kang pang matutunan even when you're at home online. You can find inspiration online, like webinars, and you can just call a mentor, a professional, ganyan, to inspire you to keep going.
Alright. Thank you so much, Ray. And for our last verse for today naman, we've been talking about bullet journaling, and like what Ray said, sometimes we're not mindful of what's ahead already because we've been stuck in quarantine for so long. But Psalm 90 verse 12 says, teach us to number our days that we may gain a heart of wisdom. So somehow through yung simple journaling activity, we're able to reflect, we're able to express our hearts in our thoughts, we're able to practice a habit that also disciplines us. And remember yung benefits that Ray shared sa episode natin today. Watch out for your next Journaling Quest episode. Ang topic naman natin with blogger Kathy Kenningo, yung what to do with your unused planners. Yung mga hindi yung nagamit na
Mm.
2020 planners, how can we convert that into a journal? Thank you for watching today's episode. Thank you so much, Ray, and I hope to catch
Thank
up with
you.
you
Thank
again
you
soon.
for having
Bye,
having
everyone.
me.
Thank you for watching.
Thank